So we have a lot of opportunities starting to come into Columbia, and it's because these emerging technologies are opening up just as floodgates of opportunity. We have a challenge, though. We need to expand the number of technically savvy students fast. So we've been kicking around an idea for a year to be able to grow that. But what do we call it? That's been like the big issue lately. I had an idea to call it. It's been harder than I thought. I've been wanting to call it Tech Farm League because Farm League is a metaphor, right? But what I learned out of this situation is that everyone under a certain age, they may not know what a farm league is. And so the lesson to me was don't impose one generation's cultural reference points onto another. So what we try to do is throw out some ideas. What are we trying to do here? What can we create this wellspring of talent and skill sets? And so rather than someone of my age imposing the name, we thought we would bring in the experts from here in the J School. And Elissa and Julie, if you want to come forward. Yaya Connection, they'll introduce themselves. But what we try to do is have students be able to market this concept to themselves. So we're running a little late on time, so you can have to kind of rip through this. That does work.
Okay, great, thanks. Hi guys, as you can see, we're part of Yaya Connection. Elissa is the audience development specialist, and I'm one of the PR coordinators for Yaya Connection. That may be an unfamiliar phrase to you guys, Yaya, but what it stands for is the youth and young adult market, which we define as 18 to 24-year-olds. And then we're part of the student-run research agency here at Mizzou called Yaya Connection. And the fact that we're actually in that age group, which we like to define it in Yaya Connection as an age group, it's not necessarily a generation, but rather a stage in life. And since we who are a part of this agency are in that stage in life, it kind of gives us deeper insight into it. And that, coupled with the fact that we are trained in research through Mizzou and through our journalism classes, kind of gives us that unique offering to our clients.
So what we've done is we've partnered with Tech Farm League to research Yaya interest in an extracurricular program like this that would teach students the technological skills they would need for their future careers. And so for our research, we conducted a survey through Facebook and email, just basically assessing Yaya interest in this type of program. And this is what we found.
These were our three key takeaways. And our first one, what we really found a problem with students was that they don't know what they need. There was a lot of student interest in a program like this and in learning the skills that they need, but they just weren't sure what those skills were. So that kind of showed us the necessity of catching those students early, whether it's people like you to whom they are potential employees or whatnot. They need to be caught early, either by professors or people like you, to know and be educated what those skills are and what those skill sets are that they'll be expected to have as far as technical knowledge goes and things like that. So that was a really useful insight. We also learned the necessity of student and community awareness. We learned through the survey that there is a need for better marketing of these programs and also the potential to partner with members of the community so that as students are developing these skills, that can be mutually beneficial to the community as well. And finally, we learned that while free events are what 90% of students said they're more likely to attend, we partnered with MSA and they actually recognize that the numbers show that students are actually more likely to attend an event if it's about a $5 entrance fee, because students are more likely to attend events where they feel like they're getting a return on their investment and they're getting really valuable information. So those were all some really key insights that fit in really well with what Josh and Matt were saying too about the need for those IT crash courses, the need for that interdisciplinary interaction. So those were some really beneficial things that we can all take away from that.
And right now, we're currently working, taking the research in order to develop an effective name and logo that the Yaya and students interact to, or respond well to. And we're also trying to figure out the most effective method of advertising. We've looked into partnerships, opportunities with clubs such as AAF, FIG groups, Greek organizations. That way we can just get the word out to students already involved on campus. and get them more involved. And that is all we have for today. Thanks for your time. If you want more information, you can contact Stephanie Paget or Brad Best. They kind of help us run the business and stuff. Thank you very much.